wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Donations? Drop off your donations over here. Help support the responders.
There's
Build
times you've
up
got to
the
accept the cards you were
refuge and
dealt.
give comfort to your
And learn to
fellow
make the best of
person.
it.
You might not need it, but I guarantee somebody else does. If you got some spare supplies burning a hole in your pocket, why not help us help others? You're already here. You might as well invest in
The
the
work
future.
I do is extremely rewarding. But boy, is it tiring.
New to Atlantic City?
Go ahead,
Don't bother me. I'm on vacation.
Losing Antonio was.
What brings you to me on this fine day?
I believe that rat ran out on us.
So you are. Let's get a good look at you. You look sturdy, weathered, if I may. You may be exactly what I'm looking for. Excellent. Now, I'm a generous benefactor, and a good friend at that. Ask anyone, they'll tell you. But I want to start you off small, see if I can trust you. You prove yourself to me, show me you can handle a bit of, challenge, and then the real work can begin. How does that sound? Simple as, my friend. There's some ne'er-do-wells hanging around the casino quarter trying to rough up the family's patrons for a few caps. Pathetic, isn't it? Regardless, I need you to deal with them. How you do so is up to your discretion. In fact, I would be curious to learn your methodology. You deal with them, and I promise you, you will be well paid. We take care of our own here. Now, do we have a deal?
My pa was a made man, and his pa before him.
Your words are reassuring. Let's hope your actions mirror them. Come back when our friends outside are dealt with.
Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody.
Now, you don't want to see this city burned, do you? Because that's what'll happen without a man like me at that.
Apocalypse out there, paradise in here.
You know one
Beat
thing
it.
I don't
I'm not your
miss?
tour guide.
Right.
Don't shake hands with Sal. Man's constantly sweating through his palm.
Hold it right there. I don't think you belong here. Yeah, okay, you know what? Mind telling me what you're doing walking in here like you own the place? Maybe. Maybe not. You don't look like a munie to me. Don't know why it matters to you. Sounds to me like you got steered in the wrong direction. We've been shaking some people up for caps, as you put it, but not patrons. The fact that you used that word tells me that the family sent you. We've been shaking up Quintino's louts for their caps. Who's going to miss a few mobsters? I'm not an unreasonable woman. How about you just turn around and walk away, and I'll forget this ever happened. It'll be hard for you to talk it out with a couple bullets in ya. But maybe you'll surprise me.
Are you visiting too?
I love your vacation.
Hey, I could be a showman.
You're back, and you still have a pulse. What a stroke of luck that is.
That grifter's gonna ruin our reputation around.
So you did. And in your own way as well. Very, very interesting. Yeah, words can only tell you so much about a person, but actions? Well, actions tell you everything. That gang of lowlifes I sent you to track down was just a test, a trial run. See if you can handle the real work that needs to get done. You see, my organization, the Lombardi family, we've been disorganized for some time now. Rudderless, filled with questions. It's not good for a cult of personality to lack one, you understand? Now, as I'm sure you can see, I'm not Quintino Lombardi. I'm not the Don. Yet. Quintino himself has been absent for some time, silent. It's not in his character. We've been told he's just been ill from old age. At the very least, that's what his kid sister Concerta has been saying. She's been strutting around, giving orders, claiming they're from Quintino. Not all of us are foolish enough to take such things at face value. I need you to play detective for me. Dig up dirt on her. Find the truth. If Quintino is, for whatever reason, gone, then the position of Don is open. And I would be very interested in that position. I could reward you quite handsomely. Do you think you could do some digging for me?
Unlike some people, I am not merely talk.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd turn an opportunity like this down. As to where you should start, look to the Neapolitan Casino. Concerta lives in the largest suite within its hotel wing. I need you to search her room and find whatever evidence you can. That woman is hiding something, I know she is. And when you learn the truth, whatever that may be, return to me. Don't come back until you do. Do say hello to Don Quintino for me. I'm sure you'll meet him soon.
Stay clear of the Barrens. Is it the most happening place in AC?
What's that look for? You trying to wrestle?
So this city's run.
taste the devil's blood. I'm not rich or famous. You know, one thing I don't miss. Driving. Seen one too many jerseys slide.
That name will be the death of me.
You're so dead.
You killed the... Didn't hurt at all!
Whatever you give, I'll throw it back harder!
Damn it, I wasn't gonna do nothing. Come out.
Killing you will be easier than breathing!
I've known Pomeranians attack...
A life for a life! Whatever you give, I'll throw it back hard.
You don't fuck with the family!
One time.
Don't worry! Didn't hurt at all! I've known you.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head.
My pa was a made man, and his pa...
This place a pocket of paradise. All this talk of bogeys crawling out of the barrens. What's a plank gonna... Lots of shoobies around here lately.
How's your luck?
You'd think there wasn't a war.
I haven't hit the jackpot yet.
Luck is changing tonight. This place is a pocket of paradise. This is where you get war. The house always wins, huh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm. One thing I don't miss? Driving. Oh, I've seen one too many Jersey slides going wrong. Apocalypse out there, paradise in here. Well, close enough. City's run by a circus, the Godfather, and a bunch.
go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind.
So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? So, you're the catalyst that will bring down my brother's empire? You, and you alone? Fascinating. Well, you could say I have a bit of a poetic streak. As for Fabio, he's more of an actor than a poet. He lives in his verbiage instead of writing it. Nevertheless, I hope you can look past my honeyed words to see through to their meaning. I don't expect you to pity me. The Mad Queen of Atlantic City. Whose subjects could and never would respect her if she stepped out of the shadows. I've been standing in the shadow of my brother my entire life. The machinations of the family emanating from my whispers in his ear. It wasn't until he found peace that I started to lose my foothold. He was my shield, the visor that obscured my visibility in the public eye. But now, he's gone. Not by my hand, mind you. But by the very substance that made him rich. The only other contenders for the Godfather's chair are fools. They will run the empire for which I bled my entire life into the ground. I did not take the family from Quintino. I made it for him.
Down to the pier and catch a shower.
No. Contrary to popular belief, I am not some witch. I loved my brother, hot-headed and stubborn as he was. He got too big for his britches one day, as he often did, and sampled some of his product. Became addicted to blood. There's no weaning off blood. No cure, no 10-step plan. You stop taking it, and you die.
Lots of showbiz around here lately. You'd think there wasn't a war.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear
Your naivete makes me nostalgic for an easier time.
One more time.
It's not due to some falling out or hatred. No. It is simply due to my nature. The family is rooted in customs from back home. We're from a small village near Naples. There are certain traditions that are to be followed if you're one who lives by rulebooks. My brother was too stupid to see beyond it. Bless him. I had to resort to more subversive means to take what had always been mine. And what would that be, pray tell?
Go head down to the pier and catch a show. Every day I see more of the barons in the city.
The spotlight was never mine to be had. I was forever lurking beyond its limits, searching for a way in. But I am sure you've seen the barrier that separates light from darkness. There is no door. Those like me, who linger in darkness, are not meant for such light. That is, unfortunately, quite clear to me now. The truth is cold and harsh. But there is one thing that cannot be denied about it.
Apocalypse out there.
It's veracity.
Paradise is...
Fabio can have his throne.
Well,
Empires rise and fall, raise and simmer. If it's time for mine to do so, Then maybe I just have to accept it. I won't fight you on it. I know a lost cause when I see one. And I shattered my mirror for that very reason. You have the power to either level or sculpt an entire metropolis. Think very carefully.
Look at the basement in the Neapolitan. The overgrown are getting in again.
Heard some gunshots earlier. Sounded like they were coming from the edge of the city. Should we worried?
Never ever, kid. Man keeps asking, "Oh, Pa, can I whack someone like you?"
Do you know the Tapio? Have you been outside the city? Let me tell you, you don't want to be there.
Have you been down to the aquarium? It's a
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family.
Concerta's not to be trifled with. So, trifle with her.
Tim fancies himself the leader of AC. Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody.
A peaceful transfer of power. Yeah, I'm sure she believes that. Still, it'll, make her more vulnerable, more resigned to her fate. Should be easier to take her out. So, you have done me quite the service after all.
Munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.
Yes, she did, but what Concerto Lombardi wants has no bearing on me. And I want her in the grave. You can't let these loose ends hang around, you see. You need to clip them before you trip. I'm sure you understand.
How come the Munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
Wonder how long it'll be before the Don shows his mug again.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Leave that information to your betters, huh? You'll be rewarded handsomely for a job well done. You've done well. Very well. Exceptionally well. And your reward, well, your reward will match your success. I was not lying when I said I'm a very generous benefactor and friend. You've made a friend out of me, Arbiter. Now, how about we get you back to Appalachia? You came in on that vertibird, didn't you? Your reward will be waiting for you there. I'd say walk a day in my shoes, but you'd probably get him scuffed.
Closest we're gonna get.
Gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in the Neapolitan. The overgrown are getting in again. Wonder how long it'll be before the Don shows his mug again.
You gotta respect those showboys for good. Word of advice.
What I wouldn't do for a taste of them.
Keep your nose clean, kid.
A good shelter.